Have you ever wondered what happens after death? What is Barzakh, and what awaits us between this life and the next? Today, I want to explain it in a way that everyone can understand. Don't forget to subscribe for more Islamic reminders and lessons. Barzakh is the stage between this life and the hereafter. It is the period where souls stay after death until the day of judgment. When a person dies, their soul leaves the body and enters Barzakh. This is not the final destination. It is a waiting period, a stage where the soul experiences the consequences of their deeds. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said that the grave can either be a garden from the gardens of paradise or a pit from the pits of hell, depending on how a person lived in this world. Those who worshipped Allah sincerely, performed their duties, helped others, and stayed mindful of their faith will find peace and comfort in Barzakh. Their grave will be a place of light, tranquility, and ease. But those who neglected their responsibilities, sinned openly, rejected Allah's guidance, or harmed others may face punishment in Barzakh. They will feel the consequences of their actions until the day of judgment. This is a clear reminder that our deeds in this world truly matter, and the choices we make will follow us even after death. In Barzakh, the soul is aware, but it cannot return to this world. It is a stage of waiting, reflection, and sometimes trial. That is why the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ encouraged us to pray for the deceased, to ask Allah for their forgiveness, and to do good deeds on their behalf. Acts like giving charity, making dua, or teaching knowledge can benefit the soul even after it has left this world. Think about it. Barzakh is a place where the soul begins to experience the results of its deeds. For someone who lived with faith, prayed consistently, and helped others, Barzakh becomes a place of comfort and light. For someone who ignored their duties, it can be a difficult and painful experience. This shows us how serious our actions are, even in this short life. Barzakh also reminds us of the reality of life and death. Life is temporary, and every moment is an opportunity to prepare for what comes next. Every prayer, every act of worship, every good deed is an investment in the hereafter. Even when it seems small, it can protect us and benefit us in ways we may not see in this world. It is also important to remember that no one knows the exact state of another person in Barzakh. Only Allah knows fully what happens to each soul. That is why we should focus on our own deeds, seek forgiveness, and remain consistent in worship and remembrance of Allah. So always keep Barzakh in your mind. Let it remind you to live sincerely, to do good, and to keep your faith strong. What we do in this world prepares us for the stage of Barzakh and ultimately for our final destination in the hereafter. Every action, every dua, every act of worship counts. Allah's mercy is vast and His protection is real for those who turn to Him sincerely. Remember, Barzakh is real. It is a stage of waiting and accountability, and it is a lesson for all of us. Live your life with sincerity, do good deeds, and keep your connection with Allah strong, because what you do now will decide the comfort or difficulty of your time in Barzakh and your final place in the hereafter.